My name is Wes Spikerman, a senior boarding student from Wayne, Pennsylvania.
And my name is David Mosley, a senior boarding student from Driggs, Idaho.
And
this is Tornado Talk.
Our guest today, Aryan Patel. He is a senior day student.
Yeah, so student leader, tennis player, MSBS, senior board, representative.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Turn me up. Okay, wait.
Cool.
I forgot. Before we begin, I need to make one quick announcement.
Very good.
Guys, the first annual Big Blue World Taste of Culture Fair is coming up.
I'll
on
be there.
Saturday, March 25th from 2 to 4 in Walker Forum.
Over 30
countries. What?
I didn't even know we had that many in Macaulay.
That's crazy.
30 countries represented with incredible food, music, performances, and celebrating the diversity of our Big Blue family. Make sure to come check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be there. I know I'm gonna be. I know Aryan's gonna be there.
I'll for sure be there.
Yeah. Ethan, are you gonna be there? Booth says no.
Says no.
Unfortunately.
I will. Actually, no, I have a soccer tournament then, so unfortunately I'll be there. Man, keep missing stuff.
All right, Aryan. We like to start out every single episode with a little game we like to call Quick Fire. Wes, if you would explain the rules, please.
Basically, we're going to hit you with 5 quick questions, and you have to answer with the first thing that comes to your mind.
All right.
Don't think, just answer.
All right.
No
You ready?
pressure.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm for sure.
He's
Wes?
not ready. He's wearing a Georgia
All right,
sweatshirt. Can't be ready.
Go for it. You got it, Wes.
All right. Favorite movie?
Mission Impossible.
Ooh.
I like it.
Yeah. Wait. The first one?
Not like the whole series. I'm a big Tom Cruise guy.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's very
okay.
I
valid.
like
Yeah.
stunts and everything.
When he goes to space in this next, like the new one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to watch it. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it so far.
That's just ridiculous. How do they have the budget for that in the movie? Anyways, okay, next one. Teacher most likely to be on Jeopardy.
Mr. McKaig.
I kind of see that.
That's
Yeah.
a good answer. I
That's
probably
it.
would have said Nelson Asselstein.
That's a good
Just
one.
because he's a nerd.
just because he's a nerd.
No
Ah,
offense, Mr. Asselstein.
Nah, total offense. You're a nerd. Just kidding. Nerds are awesome. Sports team.
Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, big. It's a pretty much a losing season after the 28-3, but I've lived with it. Constant ridicule, but it's all good.
I mean, as long as you're enjoying it, you're having fun, dude. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's tough having fun being a
I was
Atlanta
about to
sports
say,
fan.
I don't think that
Yeah.
you could be having fun being a Falcons fan right now.
Favorite tennis player?
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to go with the stereotypical Roger Federer.
Yeah. What? You don't like Federer?
Djokovic for the win. All right. This last one. Friend or foe? That's a weird way to put it. Friend or foe? Crocs. What do you think of Crocs?
Friend. They're versatile.
Alright.
They can go if you're in the middle of the lake. You don't want to get scrapes and stuff on your feet. Just go in. If you're trying to go run, the Crocs are really good too. So
All right, do you put it in casual mode or sport mode?
depends on the situation.
I suppose that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm just walking around, just put it in casual. If I'm like trying to go run, play some basketball, do whatever, just kick it back in sports mode.
So you're
Sunday's
telling
sports
me
mode, yeah.
you have ran in Crocs, like
Ran
gone on a
out-
run in Crocs.
Yes, because it was raining outside. So you know what? I was like, I don't want to mess up my new shoes. So I was like, let me kick these babies back in sports mode and let's go on a mile run.
You go socks and Crocs or just Crocs?
Depends. If I'm going out like where socks are needed,
Yeah.
like for example someone's house,
Sure.
then I'll wear it with socks. But if I'm just going out like out and about, like in the yard or something, I'll no socks.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't know if I can truly appreciate the sock and Croc look.
I don't know that I'm a huge fan of Crocs, but hey, I respect it.
Thank you.
All right, so let's jump in with a couple questions. Get to know you a little bit. You've been at Macaulay since 6th grade, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How would you say you've changed over your time in the past 7 years?
That's a really good question. First off, I came into 6th grade wearing dress shorts on the first day, not knowing that we have to wear pants. So I was just the only person except the seniors wearing dress shorts. I was approached by Mr. Rock Evans. If you know, he's a pretty intimidating man. To be
He's
honest,
a rock, man.
He told me along with Mr. Greenwood, he's like, hey, pants. I was like, what pants? He's like, dress pants. I was like, oh, okay. Then after a few years go, I was the only person who came from my school. Like, people came from Bright and like other schools around the Chattanooga area.
Mm-hmm.
I live in a suburb called Fort Oglethorpe, 20 minutes from here. So nobody from my school went to Macaulay. Only 2 GPS girls from my elementary school went to GPS. So I was like, obviously they're not going to be here with me.
Yeah.
So over the years, I tried to like form friendships and stuff. Then I got caught up in like the Macaulay culture, like of just like saying like procrastinating. I mean, it's a culture, but like it's not for me.
Yeah.
So I started like procrastinating, and that led to my grades going down, obviously. So I mean, here I am, 8th grade. Fast forwarding a few couple years, I'm like, dang, my GPA is this. So I had like welcoming talk to my from my parents, and they're like, yo, you better get your stuff up. Then like they're like, no phone for you. How? No phone. So I was like, you know what, I better get my act together. So I started going around. The one reason I got my act together was my culture. So I found myself like grounded in my culture. So if you know like a stereotypical Indian student, they're academically inclined to the max.
Yeah.
And if people see that in me, like, oh, this kid's like brilliant, like 4.3 GPA, 1600 SAT score. Me? No, that's not me. So to say I found myself in my culture not because of the stereotype, but it's like the ethics that it values, like it has within. So it's like being patient, volunteering. So I found myself in that and brought myself away in a sense from like the bad side of like procrastinating and like other stuff in Macaulay culture, brought myself back. It sounds kind of confusing at first, but I just weave myself back in there.
What does that journey look like?
So my first 2 years of high school were very rocky. I don't know what to say. It was a term, I brainwashed myself to thinking, oh, I'm not Indian. So to fit in, obviously, because I was the one of like 4, 5 Indians at Macaulay, like in my grade. So I was like, there's only a few of us. Why should I not blend with the people outside my race? So I started doing things like adapting to the slang and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, why am I doing this? So the big revelation was that I have a little prayer room in my house.
Yeah.
It's like, it's in the office. Just go over there. I was like looking at like the pictures of the gods and goddesses. I'm like, and I saw specific symbols incorporated in them. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna incorporate these symbols in my life. So obviously, as I said before, I'm like, I'm gonna incorporate myself in culture. And as soon as I did that, I accepted me for who I am. I didn't allow myself to be further brainwashed, and I just found myself in my culture. And my grades skyrocketed. I started hanging out with like-minded people more rather than forcing myself to hang out with them.
Yeah. Would you say that you've gotten more and more comfortable, like being Indian at Macaulay as the years have gone by?
Yeah, for sure. I've openly expressed my culture. I gave a big chapel talk about my culture.
It was
too.
a really good chapel
talk.
talk.
It was a very good chapel talk.
Thank you. So I mean, after like my junior, like during my junior year and onwards, I felt more and more confident to represent like the minority Indian culture at Macaulay.
And what ways, like, what exactly does embracing your culture look like? Were there traditions you weren't following, like continuing anymore, and then you went back to them? Like outside of school, what does that look like?
All right, so there's this festival called Navratri. It's a 8 to 9 day dance festival. So you basically get there around 5 and leave at like 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. You just dance for like 9 to 10 hours.
That sounds awesome.
So I was the kid who played football outside the hall, like for like the entirety of the time, just tossing the ball around. Yeah. What I didn't realize is what I was missing the point of dancing with everybody and how fun that was. So I did that. So I re-taught myself how to do everything my junior year.
Okay.
So my mom is really good, so everybody expects me to live up to the hype that like, oh, your mom's such a good dancer. Why can't you be? And if you see me, I look like a broken robot trying to dance. So,
it sounds like a pretty good dance move though. The broken robot.
The broken robot.
I look very uncoordinated.
Okay, never mind.
It's like that's like the equivalent of me trying to play baseball, like a very uncoordinated.
Yep.
So I tried. My friends kept making fun of me. They're like, yo, you can't dance, you can't do this, you can't do that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my mind to this and get this straight. So I just, over the summer of my junior year, I'm like, Mom, teach me how to do all this. So I taught my mom. And when I came back, all my friends were shocked. They're like, dang, you've improved a lot. So, I mean, I just realized how fun it was getting like dancing till your feet bleed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
I had to tape up my feet to keep going.
Dude.
Yeah, because the floor is like, it's wooden. So it's like, they have like little ridges and stuff. So it gets caught up in your skin.
You
and
dance
stuff.
barefoot?
Oh.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay.
So you can't do it with shoes. Otherwise, you'd be like stepping on other people. So people go barefoot.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So you basically just dance in a circle, do like different moves and stuff. It sounds kind of boring, but once you get into it, it's so fun.
Okay.
Get into it, yeah. Until your feet bleed. I was trying to get past that. That's commitment, dude. That is insane.
Dude,
that
it's
really
every day for 9 days. You like people do it. Like I
every
didn't
day,
go
every day for 9 days.
Yes, I didn't go because I had school and practice, obviously. But I have friends who get done with school at like 1:30, go home, change into Indian traditional clothes, then go until like 3 a.m. and wake up for school for 7 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my gosh. And they're still at school doing work for the entire day, and then they go back and do it again the next day. Oh my
God. That's how fun it is.
That's fantastic.
I can't imagine.
Yep. I don't know if I could do that.
I was about to say.
I don't think I could. I'd be too tired. I'd be falling asleep.
Yeah. Wow.
I'd be falling asleep in McKay's class anyways. It doesn't matter.
Man. Let's see. I don't really know where to go from here. I feel
like
I just want to keep going down this.
I want to keep going down the tangent because it's so interesting.
Yeah, let's keep going down the tangent.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, what is the upcoming festival? Holy. Okay,
it's a pretty complicated story, so I'm just gonna give you like a brief understanding of it.
Okay.
So there was this goddess, like she was like, I don't know, she thought too much of herself, saying I'm the best, I'm this. So they had like their brother's son or something. I don't know if this story's accurate, so don't get me wrong. So she sat, like she got the baby in her lap. She's like, I want to kill this baby because she's immune from fire. So they lit the chair, like she sat in the chair and around her with like wooden logs. So they lit the fire and they were trying to kill the baby. And like God came, like Krishna, like Shiv or Krishna, they came and they're like, I don't know if this story's accurate or not. This is what I pretty much remember.
Yeah.
So they came, like they saved the kid, and so that's a celebration of saving that kid. And so what it consists of is just, you know what a color run is, like the Young Life color run, like the color, what they do. Yeah. It's not the same, but it's a similar concept. So basically you have water guns, a color. And this color stains. Like when I tell you, like when you get done with playing holy, you know what turmeric is?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like
it's the spice.
Yeah. It's yellow, right? So what they do usually is make the color out of turmeric. Turmeric you can stain like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you have different colors like blue, purple, pink, red, yellow. So the yellow is like the most like stainable. So people always go for the yellow.
Oh, so you try. You're like
going
for the other people.
Yeah. So you're like, I want to get yellow. So you get yellow, and like when you're done, like your eyeballs are like yellow.
Oh my God.
It's not gonna like damage your eyes or anything.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's a herbal spice.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna like hurt you. It's just gonna stain. So like your teeth are like yellow. If you have braces, you're screwed even more because of that. So basically you have water guns, so you're trying to shoot everybody, try to put some color on it. So yeah, that's the gist of it.
Okay. And then there's a family from GPS doing like a school
Holy night.
Yeah. So
I heard about that. Yeah.
Have you been involved in that in any way?
I originally was, but kind of forgot about it. So two of my good friends, Adi and Ashwin, Adi Harish and Ashwin Sanjay, they both took over, and the two girls at GPS are both pretty good friends of mine, Jenna Naik and Annie Abram, but they both were like, hey, you know what, let's continue this tradition, and I'm happy for them that they did.
Yeah.
That shows about what Hindu culture is like. It's very fun, very energetic. It's like even other cultures come in and celebrate it, which I am hoping that other cultures will come to GPS that day and help celebrate, and it's so fun.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, you're talking about all this awesome cultural stuff. For Big Blue World, what are you planning on doing for, like, I know Hopping sent out an email with, like, doing, like, a presentation and, like, performance.
I'm unsure yet, but I'll probably get, like, a dance crew ready. Probably get some, like, Indian traditional dances and show everybody, like, what's it about and how energetic and, like, how much you put yourself into that. Yeah. How much energy you put yourself into that. And, yeah, it's just crazy energetic stuff that we do. It doesn't, people get tired walking up like 2 flights of stairs, but people can dance for 9 hours straight. I find it pretty funny in my opinion. That's mind boggling.
I wonder what, like, but I wonder what, like, if there's any, like, sort of science behind it, like being around other people maybe, or like,
I think like you just feed off the energy of each other.
Yeah.
You surround yourself with like-minded people, you're going to do the same stuff that the like-minded people are going to do. So once you surround yourself with, like, hey, I'm going to dance for 9 hours straight, no breaks. Like, I know people who don't drink water for those 9 hours.
Oh my God. How do they not, like,
no breaks at all?
Yeah, and if you do, like, conditioning for your sport, you need water, like, after, like, 1 or 2 runs, right?
Yeah.
Like, 9 hours, people don't even drink water.
That's like, I'd be like, wait, heat stroke or something from dancing for no water for 9 hours?
No, it's crazy what you can accomplish with surrounding yourself with like-minded people. And there's also a bigger picture to that, even in society. Like, it's the saying, like, you are what your 5 best friends are.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that concept, but in a different way.
Like, so, like, if you and your 5 best friends all wanted the same thing, the 6 of you would do a really good job of getting that.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And I pushed my other friends to do Navratri because they were like, they're with me. They're like
throwing the football in the
throwing
hallway.
the football right, outside in the yard, outside the temple hall. So I was like, guys, let's change this. This is actually fun. And I did it. And it was the best change I could have done.
Dude, that's so cool. So impressive, too.
Yeah, there's no way I could dance for 9 hours straight.
Yeah.
Dude, and then do that for, 9 days in a row?
9 days in a row.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could do that.
Dude, that's awesome, though. That's so cool.
They serve, like, food and stuff, or is it just, like, nonstop dancing the whole time?
They do serve. So there's 2 parts to it. So one part is you dance half the time, and later in the night when everyone's like, I feel kind of tired, my muscles are sore, I'm cramping, et cetera, et cetera. Then you bring out the sticks. So you just, like, play sticks with each other. It's more to that, but that's I find a lot of that's the most fun part is playing with the sticks, because we do steps. Like teenagers my age, we do steps that are like way too advanced and you require a lot of stamina. So we do that for like not 12 hours, like 2-3 hours out of like the 9.
Yep.
And we just constantly go. Like, I lost, like, let's see, within like the 2 weeks I went total of 4 days. So the 2 weeks I went, let's see, I lost like 6 to 8 pounds. I just burned a lot of calories. I checked my phone. I don't like wearing a watch. So I checked my phone because my phone was in my pocket, and like within an hour it's like, oh, your daily ring has been completed.
Oh, just on his phone? So it's not even it's probably more than that.
It's more than that. Yeah. Within, like, since it ends to like 3, right? Yeah. From 12 to 1 or like 12 to like 1:32, you're done with your calories for the day.
You're burning like what? 1,000 calories in one night?
It's crazy how many calories you burn. Like, people are drenched in sweat.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude, I need to experience this, man. It sounds insane.
Best weight loss program is Garba. Garba is the dance in Navratri. So his best weight loss program is Navratri.
I mean, he lost 6 pounds in 4 days. Yeah, I can't believe
can't argue with that. Can't argue with that.
There's no argument against it there.
I know. All right, well, thank you. All right, I mean, this has been just an insane
this is
Appreciate it.
episode.
Thanks for
It's
having
been
me.
so much fun. We'll close with a quick. We like to play a lot of games on here,
Mhm.
so we'll close with a final game, a little game we like to call
Guess That Teacher. Perfect harmony there. Fantastic.
Always.
All right, I'll explain the rules. We are going to give you 5 hints about a teacher at Macaulay.
Go for it.
And after the end of those 5 hints, you've got one guess, your best shot at who you think the teacher is.
All right,
Got it?
hit me.
Fantastic. Wes?
All right, this first one gives it away. The first customer at the first Chipotle in Chattanooga.
Kush.
Boom, got it.
You didn't even need the other
Didn't
one.
even need the other
He's
hits.
Congratulations.
Well, we
He-
might as well read the other hits just to learn about Coach.
He's
Kush.
more of a Dos Bros guy.
That's
And,
true.
That's what he's been telling me a lot.
Okay.
I'm sure he's telling you that he likes to.
Yeah, I bet he likes telling me he likes Dos Bros.
Yeah.
more,
Those
but-
I mean,
awesome.
honestly, he's more of a Chick-fil-A guy than anything.
yeah, he is.
else.
He's
Yeah.
a huge Chick-fil-A guy.
biggest Chick-fil-A guy I know.
Let's run through the rest of the. hints
We'll
for
run
Kush.
through the
All right,
rest
let's
just
go
for
for it.
fun.
All right, he caddied for 1 hole at a PGA event at Pebble Beach.
That makes sense. His
Didn't know
father-in-law is a big-time pro golfer.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that. That's
won
cool.
a bunch of events on the tour. He's had 2 knee surgeries on his left knee.
Ow.
Brutal.
He's never given a chapel talk.
Psh, what? That surprises me. He's the only faculty to ever be named MVP of a Big 5 event. That adds up.
I didn't know that faculty members were allowed to get MVP for Big 5.
Nah, but he would find a way.
Okay, that's fair.
He would score like 20 goals or something.
Yeah, so I guess you should probably give it.
But I
detail
guess
about
it
who
surprised
Kush
me
is.
that like Dodrill or Eiselstein or one of them hasn't gotten MVP.
Yeah, I thought my first guess was going to be Eiselstein,
Yeah.
but dang, that's a tough one.
Like Ultimate Frisbee, I would assume, because you've seen Coach Nelly play Ultimate Frisbee.
No,
too.
exactly. And then Dodrill and handball and battle ball.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget
Back
water
in the
polo.
day.
Water polo.
Yeah, and water
Jim
polo.
Dodrill back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude, no messing
He's a
around.
monster. He's a beast.
I'm thinking to make sure we're not sleeping on it. Oh, Bradford.
Oh, of course.
Bradford. Dude, Bradford should definitely have won MVP at some point.
Bradford's he's just good at everything.
Exactly.
I
You
see
should've
him
seen-
playing soccer, football, basketball. I'm like, dang.
You should have seen Flicker Ball, dude.
What?
He wanted to be me so bad. You remember that?
Dude, he's just good at everything.
Yeah. No, that man is just an incredible athlete.
I guess we should probably explain who Kush is. You know better than
Oh,
I do.
yeah. All right. Coach Kush, he is our varsity soccer coach. He's won a couple state titles here at Macaulay. He used to teach geometry. Now he teaches AP Econ.
Yep.
I don't have him in class in AP Econ, but geometry was a lot of fun.
I did not have him for geometry or econ.
I'm for
Right.
econ right now. He's I'd say he's one of my favorite teachers I've had this year. It's just his teaching style. He's just super energetic and stuff, and he keeps the class engaged really well, which is a hard thing to find in a teacher nowadays because everybody's gets zoned out after like the first 5 minutes, but he keeps everybody engaged somehow for like 50 minutes.
And considering he's got
It's econ, bro.
and
That's
it's
pretty
econ.
impressive.
And no, but considering he's got also like second semester seniors who are completely checked out
in an econ
in an
class.
econ class to keep them engaged
That's
is
impressive.
honestly very impressive.
All right. Now, Aryan, we always like to ask our students, and we bring on like one final question, go a little bit deeper right before we end.
Go for it.
What advice would you give to younger Macaulay students?
Oh, that's a good one. Stand up for your beliefs. I mean, as I said in my chapel talk, I tried to change my culture in a way.
Yeah.
I just say don't be ashamed of your culture. Just don't make the same mistake I did. Lead the torch for other minority cultures.
Yeah.
So other generations. I've already helped this incoming freshman. Well, I was like, hey, I'm giving you the torch. Just keep building on it. Keep building on it.
Mm-hmm.
So after time, just if other cultures or like any culture can do this, it doesn't have to be just Hindus or Indians. Any culture can do this. Just keep building on the foundation that other seniors have left. Keep building on it. In this place Macaulay can go to big heights.
Wow,
That's powerful.
that's really powerful.
Yeah. That's good stuff, Aryan.
Thank you.
Well, again, dude, thank you so much. This
Thanks
has
for
been
having
like
me.
This is wonderful.
this
is
has
a
been
wonderful
such
episode.
a good episode.
Thank you.
Oh man, I feel so bad like jumping into like the routine now because it's just been such a deep like
Yeah.
impactful episode. But I have to do it, guys. follow us on social media. I mean, come on. Instagram at the Tornado Talk Podcast.
We've got a YouTube channel. We've got
don't go to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, YouTube channel's not
don't go there. If you go to the YouTube channel, you get to watch, like, you get to see us, and don't go to the YouTube channel.
It's a bad hair day for me.
But Instagram, feel free to do that. A lot of funny reels in there. You know, our team is pretty good at cooking up some hysterical clips.
Indeed.
Join
us next week for more hilarious stories, fun times, and interesting people on Tornado Talk.